You fool! Don't be ridiculous.
I've been waiting almost a year to say this. We're finally back. 2 Christmas videos, got everything decorated. I'm so excited. But speaking of last year I reacted to a classic Rankin Bass Christmas movie, The Little Drummer Boy, which I found out has a sequel. Yes, out of all the movies that they made, there's only a few that have a sequel. Rudolph, Frosty, and this movie. I don't know why Little Drummer Boy is considered with them, and for those of you who got to comment below, Mice Brothers wasn't actually made by Rankin Bass, so it technically doesn't count. But we're reacting to it today. If you don't know what this movie is, go check out my last video. I'll try to briefly explain. Basically, the Little Drummer Boy had a family. They got attacked, their house burned down. He became an orphan.
And Aaron's happy life had changed forever. And so Aaron roamed the land, a lonely orphan.
Which is just a crazy backstory for the Little Drummer Boy. He has like the darkest backstory ever. So he just wanders around playing his drum with his few animals that lived, just hating humans. He said it like several times in the movie that he hates humans.
He most definitely did not want to join the showman's caravan and journey into the crowded city. For it was true, Aaron hated people, all people.
He gets kidnapped, and the kidnapper sells the camel to the 3 wise men, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then the Little Drummer Boy chases the camel to the city, meets Jesus, and then plays the drums. I don't know how this movie has a sequel, but it does. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, but we're gonna see it here today. The Little Drummer Boy Book 2. Subscribe for more Christmas videos. But without further ado, let's get into this one.
Surely there is something more I could give, something more I could do.
And as if reading the boy's thoughts, one of the 3 wise men, Melchior, said to him,
"There is more, my son. Indeed there is. For this is only the beginning. Tonight I will travel into the hills outside of Bethlehem, for there is a very special man that I must see immediately."
Does it have to do with the babe?
Indeed it does. Each of us 3 kings has a mission in a different direction to spread the news of what has happened here.
Oh my god. So, the Little Drummer Boy is gonna go with the 3 kings. The 3 wise men. Different versions call them different things, I know. Just to play the drums. Bo just stopped hating humans and everyone around him like 5 seconds ago. This is literally taking place as the other movie ends. I get it. He's changed the magic of seeing Jesus, whatever. I still don't think you would want him to come along with you. And like, I get he doesn't have parents to go back to, but again, he just stopped hating humans. But of course, we all know he's gonna go with them. So I don't even know why I'm questioning this. Is this movie gonna be based on this other Christmas song about Jesus? Like, they tell the king, you know, and the sheep.
May I go with you? Please, your majesty.
Yes, of course. I would like that. I believe you could be helpful to me.
Who are we going to see? And why is it so important?
The wise man Melchior explained to Aaron that in a tiny village outside of Bethlehem there lived a man named Simeon, who for many years had been foretelling the coming of the promised one.
Well, the Drummer Boy didn't even have any sort of understanding what they were gonna do, and he just agreed and said like, "Oh, by the way, what the are we even actually gonna do?" Holy shit. Don't let this boy go. I know they already agreed. But what the fuck? I guess the dude created silver bells, because of course, to ring on the day that the prophet came, they're gonna go talk to him. I let him know, like, hey, he was right, because everyone in the town of Bethlehem was like, you're wrong, my dude. They literally even said, like, they don't think he's of right mind, so canonically they think this man just is insane. So this is crazy. But before I pause it to give you guys the rundown of what's happening, they said
The bells would ring that very day, Or would they?
So I guess there's gonna be some villain of this movie. Who fucking knows? Let's find out.
There is no answer, sir. Shall we break down the door?
No, of course not. Just tap lightly and use a more gentle tone of voice.
Of course, break down the door, you dolt! Immediately! All right, men. Ready? Now!
It's empty. Nothing but these silly bells here. What a lovely sound.
Give me those, Plato, you fool. And all of you search the place carefully. There must be something of value that we can take instead of silver.
It's a pretty obvious hiding spot. Like, they're telling everyone to look. If they don't pull up the obvious giant sheet, I will be dumbfounded. But why is my man being like, silver? We need to find something more wolf all time on wolf. You know, the tax money this man should be paying. Like, it's silver. Is silver not wolf anything in this time? Okay, so they do find him. They're not that dumb. But wanna know what is dumb about them? They take the giant silver buzz. The silver that they just thought was worthless moments ago. Well, I get it's more silver, but still. What the fuck? I guess it's now worth something? All of a sudden?
Aaron suddenly thought of a plan.
If we can find their camp, I would enter as a beggar boy and ask to sing a song or two, and offer to entertain them with my animals. I'm sure they wouldn't refuse.
But what good would that do?
Well, we can't make a plan to get back the silver bells until we find them. Then we will think of what to do next.
They searched all through the night in the hills outside of the town, and just when they could hardly move another step, they saw the tax collector's camp.
I thought they were gonna say that he was gonna play the drum and win back the bells. They would just be so happy with the song that they would give the bells back. But this is even stupider. They literally just don't have a plan. He's just gonna go play for them and then think of a plan later. Well, we can't think of a plan until we found them. Then why even suggest you're gonna play your drum for them? Bum-da-dum-dum, you know. What the fuck? What is this plan? I mean, lack of plan. What are they actually doing here? Well, think of a plan later. But I do want to play my drum for them.
Plato, you fool!
Yes, Brutus, my master.
Bring me that bag of silver coins we collected for taxes today. Too bad all of this belongs to the Emperor. It's difficult not to be greedy with all of this at one's fingertips. You know, there were days when money did not exist.
No money?
What did they use to buy things?
When they
This movie has a limited runtime. We don't care about the backstory of money and what they used to do. Like, I get it, the villain songs in Disney are cool. But did anyone sit here in this movie and was like, you know, Brutus needs a musical number. Yeah, let's give him one. Then, like, besides for the opening credits and the little drummer boy song in the beginning, there wasn't a song. Why now, partway through this movie, almost halfway through, are we gonna add a song? Fill up runtime, I guess? By the way, this song takes like 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes of the runtime. What the fuck?
We must do something about those wretched bells. We can't very well go on carrying them all about the countryside.
Why don't we melt them down into silver bricks, Brutus, my master?
Plato, you fool!
You're a genius. Gather wood. We'll need a big roaring fire to do the job.
Oh no! Come quickly before it's too late!
Can you melt down silver just over a campfire? They don't even have anything to melt it in. Unless they just carry a melting pot just around with them, but they complain about carrying the bells, so I doubt it. But why is Aaron just being like, oh, quickly, we gotta go, oh, our plan is gonna fail, we're running out of time. It's like, you don't have a plan. You're not running out of shit for time. Just go and... What the fuck? Fine, whatever. I don't even care.
What have we here? A drummer boy come to entertain us?
I saw your camp and heard the singing. My animals and I have not eaten for 2 days, and I thought we might entertain in exchange for...
In exchange for what?
You give me a coin, a ballad will I sing.
Okay, so we're just gonna fill this up with music numbers sake. There's just one problem with this. I get that they're gonna get the coins, and I'm sure then the plan is that they owe so many coins for so many songs that he's gonna take the bells instead. But they just said the coins don't belong to them. They belong to the Emperor. So they can't just give them away, right? That's not how it works. Also, why didn't he just say, from the beginning, this was the plan? Like, the movie didn't have to make them all seem stupid and coming in with zero plan. They could have just said this from the beginning. Never mind, I think the song is just a distraction. Whatever. Anyways, at least it takes up less runtime than the other one. This one's only like a minute, 2 minutes. I don't know why Buddha's got the longest song. And he sings in this one too, so he just gets to sing the most in this movie about the little drummer boy.
We are having difficulty starting it. All the wood is very damp. We have need of 2 dry sticks and some suitable kindling.
Sticks? Kindling? Drummer boy, come here. Ah, what a lovely little drum you have there. And those 2 sticks.
Perfect!
No, please, not my drum.
Give me those sticks and that drum.
Poor Aaron had not counted on anything like this.
I don't think anyone counted on something like this. The movie about the little drummer boy just lost his drum. What the fuck? They literally stole from a child. What cunts? Oh my... I get it, and there's probably like other movies that they made where the bad guy stole something from a kid technically. Like Bürgermeister Meisterbull technically takes the kid's toys and things like that, and similar examples. But this man stole an orphan's drum, which was given to him by his father the day before he passed away, and just burnt it in front of him. The little drum boy just had to watch, and the other 2 just stood up on a hill watching. What the fuck? Like, why does the little drummer boy need to have the darkest scenes in all of Rankin Bass history?
Aaron was truly heartbroken about the loss of his drum. Melchior and Simeon were about to leave their hiding place and go to his aid when they saw the animals do an amazing thing.
Look! The animals have taken the bells!
Oh, this is indeed a miracle.
A miracle for who? Not Aaron. It's not a miracle for him. The drum is gone forever. And they were gonna steal it anyways. The camera was mid-stealing it moments ago. But now, they were finally gonna intervene. Maybe. But the animals there for them, so they don't have to. Fuck them. What the actual... They just watched. The fire's been boiling for a couple minutes now, and they just watched. And they're like, oh, maybe finally get involved. Oh, the animals are doing it for us. What cunts.
Oh, am I intruding? I certainly don't wish to rush you, but...
What do you idiots think you're doing, standing around and staring at your feet?
You see, the bells, you know, the silver bells, they seem to be not here, missing. Missing.
Okay, so I get it, they need to hide the bells. They literally would take more time to stomp, dig a hole, put the bells in, fill it up, than it would to just bring them to Buffalo or do whatever they were going to do with them. If they're worried about the Roman soldiers catching up, this is a horrible plan. I'm just saying. I do like Brutus though in this. They really, there's something about him doing like nice voice and then just getting mad. It's a very used tactic for these types of characters that's been done many times before in different characters and throughout media. But I don't know, it's a classic tactic. There's only like 7 minutes left though. What's gonna happen? Like, this can't be a happy ending. Fully, right? Like, I get it, they take the bells back and stuff like that, but the little drummer boy gets screwed over. I also thought they were gonna help each one of the kings. I guess not, just the one. I mean, I'm glad they didn't use the other, because the other designs are just a bit racist, so maybe it's good that they weren't in the full movie.
We must hurry.
If we can bury these bells and make the sand look like the other dunes, then we may have a chance.
Let me help you.
Quickly they buried the bells and then hid themselves behind a nearby cliff, waiting and hoping that all would be well.
What have you found there, Polonius? Nothing! Nothing!
Holy shit, this plan worked. What the fuck? Also, why do they even need to dig? They could just take sand from the other hills. They didn't even need to dig a little bit. They could just pile sand on top. Oh god. At least I can wrap up the Brutus plot real fast, but does he get a drum back? Like, I'm kind of invested in the fact that the drummer boy does not have a drum. I never thought I would be invested with any part of this movie, but I do care that he doesn't have a drum.
Why so sad, my son? Today is a day for rejoicing. You have accomplished a magnificent feat.
I know I should be happy. It's just that my drum and sticks, they were burned in the fire at the tax collector's camp. They were a gift from my poor father and...
The wise man tried to console Aaron about his loss, and soon the little drummer boy realized that the event that was about to occur far overshadowed his small problem.
Wow, he got over that fast? You think the girl just made a moment where one of them just walked up to him and said, "Hey, are you okay? We just saw your drum boy," and he could have just said from the get-go, he's like, "Yeah, I'm sad, but we did this mission, we went well, we should all be happy, and we have a bigger moment that's about to happen." But no, they just made him cry and just get over it that fast. Also, why is this moment bigger than his drums? Like, it's just the bells he made when everyone told him, "Hey, you're wrong. The prophet isn't coming." And so he made these bells. This is not necessarily more important. It just proves, I guess, he was right. I guess it does tell everyone in Bethlehem that the prophet actually came, right? So I guess it might be more important. But he still had time to be sad about it, right? Like, he didn't just have to get over it. Come on, fuck, I hope he just gets a drum by the end of this movie.
Aaron, we all have need of your talents once again. You know the road to the manger. Lead us, son, with your drum.
My drum?
A mere few hours' work for a bell maker.
A drum! A drum!
Go, Aaron, and lead them, for I must be on my way back to Damascus.
Okay, so he's gonna lead them to Bethlehem with his drum. What a sweet ending. But what he was sad. Why didn't they just tell him? They made him a drum. They could have just gave it to him then. What the fuck? Oh my god, why did they need to postpone it? I get it, it shows the character has matured a lot since the first movie. That he, was fine and could get over it. And each ending shows the drummer boy can change from beginning to end to grow as a person. I get that. But he could have done that and then just gave him the drum right then and there. That's just better storytelling to make it happen right after. Because it's not like he walked away and then made the drum after seeing he was upset. He would have had the drum because they just went and rang the bells right after consoling him and making sure he was okay. Whatever. I hope you guys check out last year's video. It was the only one my channel wasn't being pushed as much, so I would really appreciate giving some of those videos from that time period some extra views. I'll link it at the end. More Christmas videos to come. I'm actually kind of glad I watched this and got to see what happened. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and at least enjoyed this video. But again, more Christmas videos to come. I'm going to try to throw in some other stuff throughout the month as well. So if you don't like the Christmas stuff, there'll still be stuff for you to enjoy. But until then, and until next time, I've been BirdimeYT. Hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas. And I hope you guys have a good night.